Guess who's back? Back again. You know I'm back. Yes, I am. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. Yes, it's me, April Love, here in Boston. Wishing you a blessed time. Truly hope you find reasons to smile, laugh, enjoy life, appreciate everything and everyone around you. I feel like I've been missing in action. I know I streamed a couple times last week, but I haven't put out my health and fitness video out this week yet. There's a video that I was supposed to edit to show my food prep from last week. Um, I still have to edit that. Because those of you who don't know, before I say anything else, welcome to aloveproductions. Check out the videos I got. Find something that speaks to you. Like it, share it, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. Hit that like button. Um, and check out all my links down below. You can get hats, shirts, mugs at aloveproductions.com. All my social media links. And if you just want to support this channel, um, even if it's with a small financial donation, which would help me get better equipment. Um, I have a PayPal in the description as well. So with all that being said, those of you who don't know, I am Muslim. I said I am Muslim. I converted in 2010. If you'd like to know more, I am pretty much an open book, so please feel free to ask questions in the comment section, and I will bring it up in an upcoming video or live stream. If you just want to know more about what Islam is, because I know not everybody knows it. All you know is what you've heard on the media, what you might, speculate between, family and friends and whatever. But I am open and willing to just answer questions that maybe you never knew about. But one of the things Muslims do is once a year for 30 days we fast from sunrise to sundown, and we fast with no food, no water. We sustain from any bad habits, whether it's smoking. People that are not, Muslims are not supposed to drink, but some do. So during the 30 days, no, people try not to do those bad habits. Even when it comes to, sexual relations, um, they try to stay as pure and as clean as possible. Um, it's all part of it is about reconnecting with God, staying pure during those 30 days. Um, Reconnecting and maybe getting back into your personal discipline. Um, Also, as far as the no food and no water, um, it's just a way for us to um, connect and understand and experience what others experience that don't have a choice to to have food and water, because there's people even in this country that have no clean water to drink, to bathe in, to wash with. Um, there's people every day struggling just to put food on the table. And for us to fast for, in some countries, depending on the time zone and depending on when sunrise and sunset happens, their fast can go on for 20 hours. Almost, I think there's one country where they actually supposed to fast for 23 hours because they have constant sunlight. Um, but I think they find a way to work around that. I forget what they do, because I seen it in a documentary once, or a video once. Here in Boston, we're we're fasting for roughly about 15 to 16 hours. Um, so right now it's right around 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. Um, but from once we break the fast at 8 p.m., we can eat until 4 a.m. Eat and drink. So we can drink as much water as possible. We can eat throughout that time period. And when you stop and think about it, one of the things that have become very popular is intermittent fasting, right? Which is basically the same idea. The only difference is, I think, with intermittent fasting, and anyone that sees this can correct me in the comments, is that with intermittent fasting, you're able to eat during a certain period of time. Within like a 4 hour window or 8 hour window. And then for the other 16 hours, I think you're only able to drink water, green tea, or black coffee. I believe that's basically it. Um, I think primarily, they say to just drink water, but all your calorie intake is, your food intake is, within a certain, period of time, which is kind of the same as what we're doing, you know. Um, Except, like I said, as far as the drinking, we can only drink, after we break our fast at sunset. Um, and I won't lie, it is tough, especially when you have to stay active during the day, because, midday you do start getting dehydrated. And I was having some of that issue. Even though I've been doing really well, this is almost a full gallon. It's 72 ounces. I bought it specifically for the month of Ramadan so I can get as much water in one bottle as possible, so I'm not refilling. If I can or have to, then I will. But this is so I can bring it to work and I can estimate how much water I got. Because last Wednesday, I kind of, it was probably a stupid move on my part. Not necessarily, but I might have had other health issues going on that contributed to it as well. Those of you who've heard me talk about it before, I've been having, arthritis type, inflammation in my knuckles and my fingers. And last week, especially last Wednesday, I had walked to my radio show, which is a good a mile and a quarter away from my house, but just right around a mile. And by the time I got home, my fingers were so stiff and achy, and I can feel the inflammation in my knuckles. I was in a lot of pain. Luckily, I had some CBD oil in my fridge, and I tried. I was like, they say that's supposed to help with aches and pains. So what I did is I put a couple drops in between my fingers and rubbed it in, and it's actually been helping. I haven't done it on every single day, but for the first from the first time that I tried it, I probably did it for 2 days straight. And it used to be that my right hand was the worst. My right hand now feels better than it's felt in probably a year. My left hand, there is still some achiness and discomfort in my knuckles, but I think between using that and drinking as much water as possible, it is helping me. The downside about drinking so much water, though, is I'm going to the restroom, like, especially when I start to fast again, like in the morning, especially since I work the overnights. I go to bed and I'm getting up every half hour to an hour, having to go to the restroom, and it's pain in the, so, and actually, I got about an hour and a half. It's 2:30 a.m. right now, and I know I started this a lot later than um, I was intending, because I was up in the air if I was really gonna stream, and usually I'm ending my stream around this time. Um, but it's all good. I figured I'd come on anyway. And we went out for Mother's Day with my mother, kind of like, because I'm fasting, we couldn't go out to eat until just before 8 p.m. so I can break my fast in order to eat. But that caused me not to be able to get food prep together. I could have done it over the weekend, but I didn't. And so I bought Dunkin', not a sponsor. Um, so I'm going to slowly start eating my last bit of food. I hope to God that was not a spider. If it was, I hope to God it was outside the car. But this coming week is going to be interesting. And I was going to stream this past Saturday, but my brother had come home earlier because he had to do a double today, Sunday. So, and I wasn't feeling well enough to do the stream. Um, and this weekend's gonna be a little tricky too because I'm working straight through the weekend. And starting Thursday, I'll be doing 12-hour shifts until Monday morning. So it's gonna be very interesting. Um, I'm gonna give this 5 more minutes and see if anybody actually comes in. But I wanted to come in just to check in. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with the last health and fitness video, and I gotta get that cooking video together. And I'm kind of feeling crappy about not having it out already. But during the day, I really don't have the energy. I really haven't been having energy to do anything or motivation to do anything, which is not a good excuse. But it is what it be, what it do. gotta shut that off for now. And while I'm getting a little quiet, I want to put a prayer out for everybody. I know there's some people that I know personally, and maybe somebody that comes in and watches this randomly. If you're dealing with something, I want to put a prayer out for you. Pray that whatever you may have going on is healed, that whatever prayer you're putting out for yourself is answered. I know people are dealing with, so many different things. Um, whether it's relationship or work, money, health. I pray, I pray everything works out for everyone. Um, and I ask you, especially if you're, one of my usual supporters, I ask you to put a big prayer out for my husband. I know he's dealing with a lot. He's in a really bad place right now, and I wish I had the means to be able to visit him or get him here or to get him the help that he needs. Um, God willing, everything will work out. But to all those that do watch me on a regular and might come by this after, I truly appreciate you. I love you. I believe in you. I know we're all trying to reach a goal or a dream. And I know we can all make it. I believe we can all get there. Just keep faith. Keep working at it. If you need to take a breather, take a breather and get up and try again and keep moving. I know personally I'm kind of getting down on myself because I'm gaining weight instead of losing weight. Um, and it's scary and frustrating. And I know I need help. Um, I need help before like I really need help. I gotta get myself as disciplined as I can be. As disciplined as I'm being for Ramadan, I need to incorporate that in all aspects of my life. You know, the prayer. One of the prayers I have for myself is that I can do that. That I can get focused and I can keep moving. Anyway, it's 20 minutes in, just about. And I wasn't really expecting anybody to pop in at 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m., but it's all good. I want to give a quick shout out to those that I know will pop in here. Divine Tiffany, Makeup by Nicole, JV, Connor Smith, Austin, Kayla. I'm sure I'm missing a few people, but please know that I know you watch, I know you stop by, I know you try to help as much as you can. And I love and I appreciate you all. And if you're dealing with something, keep your head up. We're gonna make it. We're all gonna make it. With that, I'm gonna end it. Thank you for watching. Like, love, share, and inspire. Don't forget, love is everything. Much love.